everybody, once again, this is Coach McCreary from baseballbytheyard.com. Thanks so much for stopping in today for today's tip. Now, today's tip is specifically for middle infielders, okay? And it's something that is a very difficult thing to pick up for middle infielders. It's typically a very high level thing, and there's so many times where I'm watching college games and even pro games, and the middle infielders have a tough time doing this, okay? So it's something that has to be taught at the young ages, but it's not something a lot of kids are going to pick up early. It has to develop over time for most kids, okay? Now, the situation where there's other ways to decoy runners, but for the most part, this tip is going to be for decoying runners who are stealing second base and don't know where the ball is, okay? So we're talking about a straight steal where the runner does not peek in, or not supposed to peek in, at the batter to see where the ball is going, okay? All the batter knows is when he is taking off and running full speed to second base, he hears the sound of bat hit ball, but he doesn't know where the ball is. And that's where you have a golden opportunity to decoy the runner, okay? Now, the basic gist of this, if you're a middle infielder, is if the ball is a high pop, you want to pretend that it's a ground ball. If the ball is a ground ball, you want to pretend it's a high pop. It's all an attempt to get that runner to either slide, thinking it's going to be a ground ball, or to stop and maybe even go back to first base because he thinks it's a pop-up. Now, the tough part for the middle infielders is you have to fight your instinct, okay? So let's say I'm a shortstop and I'm in my position and that guy takes off, okay? And I'm kind of moving towards second base on the steal. I see the bat hit the ball and the ball goes up. Now, of course, if the ball is hit in the air to me, then all bets are off. I have to focus on the ball and make the catch. But the trick is, if you immediately know that the ball is not hit to you, then you have to fight the urge to look up at the ball. Because again, the runner is running right towards me and he's watching my body language. And if I'm here and the ball's hit and I look up, he knows where the ball is, okay? And he knows to stop and turn around. So the key is, if the ball is hit in the air, not to me, but if the ball is hit in the air, a pop-up, I have to resist the urge of looking up, and I need to look down and put my glove out here as if it's a ground ball coming to me, which is very tough to do, but a lot of sharp, higher level shortstops and second basemen will do this. Now, if I put my glove down and pretend that a ground ball is coming to me, it's very likely that that runner is going to slide. Now, here's the caveat in this. I am not allowed to pretend that I have the ball and am going to tag the runner. That's illegal. I'm not allowed to do that. But I am perfectly within my right to pretend that a ball is coming to me. Hopefully the runner is going to see my body language. He's going to think the ball's coming. He's going to slide. And when the pop-up is caught, now we have an easy double play, okay? The other aspect of that is if the ball is hit on the ground, let's say to the third baseman or to the first baseman, okay? Or even the second baseman, okay? And I know there's not going to be a play at second base. If I can be quick and not react and turn this way, if the ball is hit to the third baseman, I keep pretending that the ball is up. So when the ball hit the third base, I might even point to it or just look up. He sees my body language looking up. He thinks it's a pop-up. He may stop and even try to turn around and go to first base. And now the third baseman has multiple plays here. So it's a tough play to master because, as I said, you have to fight the urge to react to where the ball is really going. Okay? It's all an attempt to get that runner to think that the ball is not hit where it is. Now, this can be of benefit because if that hitter hits a line drive into right field, of course, a runner is going to be able to go all the way to third base. So if I pretend that it's a ground ball to me or even a pop-up, he hesitates and is probably going to have to stay at second base. Now, that's something where oftentimes nobody in the ballpark is going to know what you did because just about all the eyes on the field are going to be looking at the ball, but you can't be. And so don't expect people to give you a lot of praise on this because oftentimes they won't see you do it. So, but it's something that a middle infielder should start to think about. It is difficult. It's something you have to kind of put a bug in your ear and really look for it, and you're going to make some mistakes and come out with situations and say, gosh, I could have done a decoy there. But the more you think about it, the more a middle infielder is going to do it. I know that's high level stuff, but if we put the bug in some kids' ears at a younger age, then they can start to do it. And it's a fun aspect of the game that a lot of people don't really know too much about. All right, folks, well, that's your tip for middle infielders. I'm Coach McCreary from baseballbytheyard.com. Check out my website with all the other information there for all areas of the game. And as always, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Until next time, have a nice day.